Hello and welcome to the Small YouTuber Show. I'm your host, Mr. Johnny25, and on this show, we are all about growing our channels in the right way, gaining our master's degree also. And if you're watching the replay, a big thank you to you for checking out the show. And I really do appreciate every single one of you that comes in, hangs out with me in this show. So thank you so much to every single one of you. And guys, I hope that you have had a great week so far. I know it's Wednesday. I know it's been for many of you, it's been a long week so far, but chill out, relax. You are now in safe hands. Now, my first question is, can you hear me? The reason I ask is because my sound system on Monday was terrible. And my wife said pretty much it was garbage. So I had to improve on my sound. And I'm hoping that you can hear me loud and clear. Please let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. I really would appreciate it. If you could let me know so that I know that my sound system is working correctly. So thank you so much. And R&A Legacy, greetings to you. Welcome to the stream nice and early. How are you doing? I am so appreciative of you that you are here. I am so glad to see you. So thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me on the show today. And also to you, Mark Fraser, good evening, sir. How are you and family? Very, very well. Thank you so much for popping your head in and saying hello to us today. I really do appreciate every single one of you for being here. And Bob and Tam, you got some good news to tell me? I can see there, the sound's great today. Oh, I'll be completely honest with you. On Monday, I was embarrassed. I was truly embarrassed by my sound. And I said to myself, Johnny, you've been doing a lot of work to try and get get the channel to where you want it to be. But I just felt that I need to now improve on the sound. So I'm hoping that this is a little bit better. And yeah, that is the plan. I'm really trying to make sure that I can up my game. And yeah, so thank you so much for the instantaneous feedback. I really do appreciate every single one of you all in here today. So guys, it's been a very, very, very eventful week. I think we all know that. Any of us that have been on YouTube this week will say that it has definitely been eventful. And we are going to be talking about that today because, wow, it has been a hard week for many of us. But yes, so hello, Mrs. Morrison, to you. Welcome to the stream, my lovely wife. And as you may, sorry, I clicked the wrong name. I'm wearing my ring today, Mrs. Morrison, because I continually forget. I keep leaving it in the bathroom because I usually only wear it when I go outside. When I'm indoors, I usually take it off. But I've got it on because I continually keep forgetting. And I want everyone to know that I am taken. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. Right, so I saw a question there. What did I do to change the sound? Okay, a number of things. Right, let me put your question on the screen. Yes, it's there. The first thing that I did was I had to make a decision as to whether or not to stay with the microphone that I already have and basically put in new software, new equalizers, basically. I tried that and it just didn't work. And all I kept thinking was, I really want you guys to not only enjoy the stream, but I also want you to be able to hear me clearly. And I want to feel proud of the content. I want to feel proud about it. So I ended up having to go out there and I purchased a new microphone. I also then downloaded a newer version of a program called Voice Meter. And there's different names. There's one called Voice Meter Banana, and there's one called Voice Meter Potato. I know it seems like a very strange thing, but I downloaded those. I've been tweaking with it. At the moment, the sound is okay, but I think there are a few things that I can do to improve it and make it even better. I still think it's a little bit tinny. I'd like to give myself a deep voice. I'd like a really deep and strong and powerful voice. But yes, that's what I've done so far. But if you guys can hear me and you're happy with the sound, then that's great. And obviously this is the whole thing about us as small YouTubers. We learn as we go along. We need to, remain humble and basically appreciate when we are, if we need to improve on certain things, we do that. Yes, so hello to you, Travel Hacking Life. How are you doing? How's the family? How's life? I really do appreciate you being here. And D Authentic Lynn, how are you doing? Can I just say, your latest video, the standard of that video is just excellent. That's all I can say, is the standard of your latest video is just excellent. I know, obviously, I think it's a sponsored video, but that just shows your growth. That shows that you are growing, that you are expanding, and that you're just improving on your content. And it's absolutely amazing. So well done to you on yet another good piece of content. And guys, if you haven't checked it out, go over to The Authentic Lynn and look at her latest tutorial, an absolutely excellent video. And Javier Lifestyle, hey, my man, I'm wearing black today. I'm a black man wearing a black suit, wearing a black tie and a black and white shirt. Yes, I am wearing the colors of mourning because we are in mourning today. But we are going to get into that because I think there's quite a few things that we're going to be discussing today, especially when it comes to how we govern our channels. And Grethel loves to share. Thank you so much for sharing me out. I really do appreciate you. I hope that you can hang out with us for a little while before I know you will be going live as well. So guys, make sure if you don't, oops, so I just dropped my pen. If you don't know about Grethel Loves to Share, make sure you go over there and check out her channel. She's got a great community there. And if you really like it, join the membership. Join her team because she's a really, really good, authentic, and just a decent human being. So Grethel Loves to Share, thank you so much for being here. I needed to shout you out because you're one of the good girls. You're one of the good girls, and I really want to shout you out. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give it another couple of minutes. Hopefully, a few more people will walk in through the door before we get on with the meat of this discussion because we have got so much to talk about. We really do have a lot to talk about today. What is this I've just seen from Grethel Loves to Share? Hear you very clearly now than the previous. Yes. So I don't know if you heard, I did have pretty much a disaster with my sound over the last couple of days. My show on Friday, I could hear certain problems going on with the microphone. So I believed that the microphone was probably on its way out. And on Monday, well, it was just absolutely terrible. And I can only apologize, guys, because you know me, I love to give value. And I had an amazing YouTuber on the show in the guise of Janice B, a really, really good, knowledgeable YouTuber. And I was disappointed with the sound. So I've basically just improved. And hopefully now you guys will have a much better experience being with me on the show. And that is the plan. The plan is we have to improve every day. We need to do something better, and if we can do that, we will grow. And you will just see the floodgates will open. People will be walking through your door, and it will be just an excellent experience for you. So Grethel Loves to Share. You know I have to show you love because I know every time I come to your home, you show me love. So I am showing you love today by shouting you out. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll start. I think that we've got to that point. And I've just seen a compliment from the Javier Lifestyle. Looking classy. I'm in mourning. I am crying. Underneath these glasses, there are tears flowing from my eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can hit the thumbs up for me, I would really appreciate it. And if you could share me out as well. The reason I want you to share me out is actually because I want people to hear this. I really do want people to hear this information that I'm going to be talking about today. So if you can share me out to as many people as possible, we are going to be talking about things that are really, really important to you. And I believe that this information is going to be really helpful to you in the long run. Right. Okay. And also to you, Ange TV Show. How are you doing? Thank you so much for popping your head in and saying hello to me. If you can hit the thumbs up for me, I would really appreciate it. And share me out, guys, if you are able to. Right. Okay. So I will try my best. What I will do, guys, if I see a comment and I just put it on the screen, it's because I've acknowledged it. I may still continue to talk, but I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you. I'm still acknowledging you by putting your comment on the screen. So thank you so much. But I'm going to get on with this discussion because I think it's important. You've come here to find out what I want to tell you. You may already know this. This may be information that you are already fully aware of, but I still think it's important for all of us as small YouTubers to grow together, especially when it comes to information that I think will be really helpful to you on your YouTube journey. So we're going to start, as always, with a history lesson. So guys, get ready, because we are about to go on a history lesson. We have to go all the way back, way back, to the week commencing Monday, the 14th of September, 2020. Yes, 3 days ago, ladies and gentlemen, because that was history. Yes, I sucked you in there. I did. I know. I did a bit of clickbait there. I was like, yes, we're going way back. And then I only went back 3 days. But 3 days ago was history, was it not? Yes, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm correct. It is history. But whew, what happened on Monday, the 14th of September, 2020? In the famous words of a US president that I can't remember his name now, it will be a day that will remain in infamy. Bonus points for whoever can tell me what president that was when they declared war on Japan. That gives you a clue. I was doing my research. Yes, it was. Grethel loves to share. And very, very quickly before I continue, Grethel loves to share. I was in your live stream when the bots attacked. I was there. I saw Kevin King's channel whilst you were flexing his channel on your show. I watched it go from 4,010, I think, to 3,070 before my eyes. And I was like, what is going on? And I saw that on your show. And that was the first time that I had realized that there was something going on. Roosevelt, Mark Fraser, well done to you, sir. Bonus points to you for telling me that it was a day in infamy. Yes, I did my research. Anyway, obviously, I am a historian. History is my favorite subject. So I wanted to coin that phrase and repurpose it for the purposes of this live stream. So on Monday, the 14th of September, 2020, subscriber numbers started to fall off. For some in a massive way. Some of the bigger channels were losing hundreds, if not thousands of subscribers. My question is, did you lose subscribers? How many? Did you lose a lot? Was it bad? Did you feel the pain? Do you even know how to find out how many subscribers you have lost? Because that's another question. Because obviously, as YouTube, as content creators, we need to be able to navigate our YouTube, our analytics. We need to be able to navigate it. And there is a way of finding out how many subscribers you have lost. And I plan to tell you about that today. I plan on sharing that with you if you do not know already, because it is important. We do need to all know. We all need to grow together. So I'm going to show that with you. I'm going to get my system up and running. And it does appear that my system is not wanting to appear. Right. Okay. So Mrs. Morrison. Yes, it was insane. Whew, I know, Javier. I know. And my lovely wife said I lost 7. Okay. So guys, I don't want you to leave the stream, but if you are watching me on a PC, I would love for you to open up another tab. Open up YouTube. Obviously, you could do this later if you care to find out. But this is the quickest way for you to find out how you will be able to see just how many subscribers you have lost from your channel. You will click on YouTube Studio, first of all, because obviously we need to get into your data. We need to get into your channel. The first thing we're going to do is once we've clicked on the YouTube channel, on YouTube Studio, we're going to go into the analytics part of your channel. So obviously we need to find out. We need to find out what's going on. Now, once you click on analytics, scroll down to the very, very bottom of your screen, and you will see a highlighted word that will say see more. Click on that see more, and then you will see in the top part of the screen a section called subscription source. Once you've clicked on subscription source, like anything else, you can change the data 7 days. You know the drill. You can change it to 28 days. I would suggest that you change that to 7 days. The reason being is obviously in the last 7 days, we have had the purge, as they call it, but we have had a reduction in subscribers. I'll say it again. You click on YouTube Studio, you click on the analytics, you scroll down to the bottom of the screen and you will see more. Once you've clicked on that, you'll then click on subscription source and finally change the data to whatever suits you. If you want to know how many subscribers you've lost in a lifetime, click on lifetime. If you want to find out how many subscribers you've lost in 365 days, click that. But for the purpose of this live stream, change it to 7 days. It will show you how many subscribers you have lost in the last 7 days. It would also show you how many subscribers you've gained, because obviously with your content, as amazing content creators as you are, you will have picked up new subscribers along the way, but you will have also lost subscribers. So my question is, if you have done that, how many subscribers have you actually lost? Because that's when it really tells you just how vicious this has been. And when I say vicious, it is. Personally, and I'm not going to shout any names out because obviously you guys know who you are. I have a lot of respect for your channels. I have a lot of respect for you and the way in which you've handled it. Fully respect every single one of you. But I know people that have lost over 100 subscribers. I know people that have lost over 200. I know people that have lost monetization over this. So this is not fun. This is no joke. However, it was completely and totally avoidable. Completely and totally avoidable. And we're going to talk about that. So guys, as I said before, I will put your names on the street, on the front of the screen. I'll be shouting you out, but obviously, I showcased my stream bot there. Sorry, that was meant to go out to Prince 876 Comedy. Thank you so much for being here. There are some real horror stories, and yes, horror stories that you guys know about that I don't even know about. So I know that they are out there, and it has been pretty insane. So if you've done the things that I said about going into your analytics, how many subscribers have you lost? Well, Candidly V said that she has lost 27 subscribers, which actually in the scheme of things is not as bad as it could have been. But as I said, it was avoidable. I've just seen a message from the Prince 876. I had 490. Now I'm down to 454. Yes, the numbers are definitely going down. Now, the thing is, I wanted you to check your numbers. Bob and Tam have lost 51. So if you've done the check, so remember, YouTube Studio, Analytics, scroll down, see more, click on that, click on subscription source, change it to 7 days, and that will tell you exactly how many subscribers you've lost in the last 7 days. It will also tell you on the positive side how many subscribers you have gained in the last 7 days. So we are talking insane numbers, really insane numbers of people losing subscribers. Now, as in our world, as small YouTubers, and this is the thing, as in our world, it's very different because in our world, we are small YouTubers. We notice the numbers a lot more. If you've got tens of thousands of subscribers and you lose 100, you don't miss it. But if you've only got 1,000 subscribers and you lose 100, that's taking you down to 900, and suddenly you're now having to try and grind and get yourself back to a level where you are now eligible. Tick one part of the box before you start really grinding down on the hours. Now, we know this. It's been particularly hard for the smaller channels. In fact, I actually posted a message on my community post on Instagram to remind people not to lose heart, to keep going, to keep grinding and keep doing things in the right way. Now, guys, you've been supporting my channel for a long time, but most of you are just simply amazing people. And, you've been supporting my very small YouTube show. And I'm so grateful to every single one of you for the support that you have shown me. And I truly am. And obviously, if you remember what my introduction is, I say, welcome to the stream. We want to gain our master's degree in YouTubery. And I second by saying, and we want to grow our channels in the right way. And the reason I say in the right way is because this is showing us that we're not growing our channel in the right way. And I will explain everything so you understand that I'm not pointing a finger, because I'm pointing a finger at me too, because I also lost subscribers. But to count at the moment, I've lost 22 subscribers. Not the worst in the world, but actually I'm glad that I lost them. Hear me out. You'll understand once I've explained. But yeah, we all, in fact, that's really good. It says that I've just seen it. Hello to you, Keenan Lambert, with the deepest voice on YouTube. Keenan Lambert has gained 7 but lost 5. I can't go that deep, but thank you so much for being in here and hanging out with us. If you are able to, would you please share me out, because this information is, this isn't, you know, we do these kind of shows from time to time where we have guests on, we have a laugh, we have fun, but this is a show that I really, really want you guys to take on board. And I really hope that you share it out so that everyone will be able to hear this, because they do need to hear this information. So the question is, why did it happen? In fact, more importantly, what really did this happen? You know, you wake up and you've lost subscribers. How? Why did we lose so many subs? And obviously, now that I've told you how to find it, you will now know how many you lost, especially when you go into your analytics. It's quite clear. Maybe you didn't know you could find out that way, but now you do. So we're going to start with the very, very basics. And I've specifically sort of laid the groundwork here so that we can get more people in and hopefully share it out, and we can basically, I can talk to as many people as possible about this subject, because people are going to tell you wrong information. I'm just telling you that they're going to tell you wrong information. I'm going to tell you the right way, and if you take it on board and you implement it on your channel, I can guarantee you will grow. I can guarantee you. There's no ifs or buts. You will 100% grow and expand and improve. So I'm going to quickly go over to my other screen, because I've got my details there, I think. Let me see. Do I have it on there? Okay, I think I've got it on here now. Right. Okay, so we've been talking about losing subscribers. Now, you've heard people call it the purge. I even put it on the thumbnail because obviously I want people to come in and check out the channel. So yeah, I've talked about it. I've used the common phrase that people talk about. They say, oh yeah, it's the purge. You know, people are channels are just getting wiped out and this, that, and the other. And yeah, it's true. They are getting wiped out. People are losing it. But the correct term is channel subscriber audit. It's simply an audit. Now you think to yourself, what? What do you mean? The purge? We've lost, some people have lost over 100 subscribers. I saw a comment earlier that someone lost over 500. I know people that are have lost their monetization because of it. We're talking, this is how serious this is. So the question is, what is going on? So I'm going to put something on the screen, right? But let me explain. This is easily accessible to every single YouTuber. And I always find it funny because obviously I put these things on and all I've done is I've screen saved the help desk on YouTube. You can see my picture in the top right hand corner. That's me. I've gone into the YouTube help and I have done just a little bit of research, nothing major, to find out what is going on. There are 3 key ways in which you are going to lose subscribers. Now, if you can see on the screen, the first one is simply people just unsubscribing from your channel in the normal way. I don't like your content anymore. I've fallen out with you. I don't like your channel, or I just don't need your channel connected to mine anymore. And that's pretty simple, right? The next one, obviously, as you can see there, is that YouTube, because when it says we're talking about YouTube here, YouTube have removed closed accounts from your channel. Yeah, happens. That's pretty normal. People close their accounts for whatever reason, but obviously that's another reason. And also, if they are spam subscribers. Now, it does carry on. I mean, I'll read it out. It says viewers are subscribed or unsubscribing to your channel normally. YouTube removes spam subscribers from your channel. YouTube has removed closed accounts from your channel, and the effects accounts who are either closed by the user or terminated by YouTube due to policy violations. It is very, very simple. There are only 3 ways you're going to lose subscribers. So is it plausible that however many that you have lost over the last 3 days is because they just don't like you anymore? No, it's not that at all. Not that in the slightest. Absolutely, completely, and totally not the case. You will lose subscribers. I mean, there's no doubt about that. You will definitely lose subscribers because there is, that's just part of the ebb and flow of your channel and its growth. You will gain subscribers, you will lose subscribers. Hopefully you'll gain more than you lose. Earlier on, we saw Keenan Lambert saying, I lost 7, I gained 5. Hey, that's natural. It happens. So if it's not just the normal subscribing or unsubscribing, then we have to look at spam subscribers. Now, you guys, you've heard me talk about spam before. You know the drill. We don't really need to go into deep about this, because what does this lead nicely? It just leads perfectly into sub for sub. It is almost, they go hand in hand. Loads of content creators have been telling you, screaming at you, shouting at you, do not sub for sub. Don't do it. The reason they were saying don't do it is because of something like this. Not just, obviously, these things happen every 3 months. Every 3 to 6 months, you're going to start losing, because this is just part of the process of YouTube cleaning house. Literally cleaning house. All they are doing is removing rubbish, garbage from your channel. Because let me explain. In fact, let me give you a metaphor, if I may. Have you ever seen, maybe in a children's magazine or, on a movie, someone that has is pretending to be a superhero, maybe at a fancy dress party, and they're wearing fake muscles, and they're fake muscles. It looks quite funny, right? They're wearing fake muscles, and they look big and they look superhuman, and they look the part of Superman or Spider-Man or whoever is a muscular superhero. Well, imagine if the World Wrestling Federation, or MME, or not MME, is it mixed martial arts? Yes, MMA maybe, I can't remember what it's called now. But imagine if one of these organizations didn't realize that you were wearing fake muscles, and they actually thought that you were wearing real muscles. Hear me out, because obviously you're thinking, where am I going with this? But I'm going to explain. Imagine they put you in the ring to fight someone because they think you're strong. They think that you are a powerful, a strong person, but actually you're fake. You're not real. Those muscles are not real. They are completely fake. You're not going to last more than 1 round in a fight with a trained fighter. The reason being is because you're punching well above your weight. Correct? So we go back to our channels. If you have fake accounts, fake numbers in your channel, the algorithm initially will think, oh, wow, you're really, really popular. You have got really, really great numbers. Let me send you out there and promote your channel. And when they promote your channel and you don't get the views that they were expecting you to get due to the fact that you are a real big channel, they take you back a step. They go, oh, maybe we shouldn't put him in the ring again. Maybe we shouldn't showcase them again. Maybe we shouldn't be promoting them again. Can you see where I'm going with this? The fake numbers in your account are not helping you. They are hindering you, because the algorithm will look at your channel and expect you to be receiving a lot more views than you're getting. They'll be expecting you to be getting more traffic than you are getting, because you are carrying dead, fake accounts on your channel. Now, what I'm trying to say is that when you lost those subscribers, and obviously some have lost 10, some have lost 5, I lost 22, some have lost 100, some have lost 500. You cry about that. Yeah, you cry. But actually, you should be so happy. You should be praising our Father above, that you have been cleaned, you have been cleansed, you have been purged. Yes, you have. You've got a second chance now of actually being able to get your channel in order, totally in order. And a big shout out to my boy JT is all business. Thank you so much for popping your head in. We are talking about Armageddon. We are talking about the purge. We are talking about channel subscriber audit. Yes, how riveting a conversation is that? So, guys, those are the options. Only 3. It's definitely not that they just don't like you anymore. It's probably not that their accounts are closed. It is spam. So the next time you go into a live stream where you are just actively trying to grow your channel in the wrong way, just remember there's a very, very good chance that you will potentially lose them later. What I would say to you is, if you are getting close to a milestone, let's just say that you are getting really close to 1K, don't celebrate. Hold off. Just wait. Get to 1100. Get to 1100 before you have your party. The reason I say this is because if there is a purge, a channel subscriber audit, and they take away your numbers, how is it going to look? I'm just saying it to you guys. I'm trying to help you. I really want you guys to do it the right way. In fact, I've just seen a comment there from in Rachel's place. Hello to you. Welcome to the stream. Right. We need real numbers. Well, I would even improve on that and say we need real viewers. Numbers will come. Guys, you only need 1,000. Once you've hit 1,000 subscribers, forget about the numbers. Focus on hours. Focus on your content. Focus on improving your technique. You do that, the world is your oyster. It is going to be amazing. So thank you so much, Bob and Tam, for being here. Take care. And thank you so much for the continued support that I get from you, because it is amazing. Thank you that spam folders have been removed. They can be hurting my channel. Grethel loves to share. That is exactly what it is. It is hurting your channel. If I sub to you and you sub to me and we agree to check each other's content out, tick the box. Beautiful. You've gained a viewer. But if I subscribe to you and you subscribe to me and all we are doing is subscribing to each other, then you have just gained dead weight. And what I mean by that is, just imagine every single time that you subscribe to a channel and they don't check your content, it's like getting a rock, putting it in a bag and putting it and put it on your shoulder. And you're just carrying more and more stones every single time you grind. Now, I'm saying this to you because the reality is we want to grow. I completely and totally understand that. We do all want to grow, but you must grow the right way. And the completely wrong way is doing paying for views. Let's not talk about that. Is sub for subbing, because one day the algorithm police will turn up at your door and they will remove what you have. I mean, guys, how many hours have you spent grinding to try and get hours? How many hours? I'm being honest with you. I'm asking a genuine question. How many hours have you guys been spending time watching people's content? They're watching yours and you never check their content ever again. Seriously, how many? We've all done it. And this is what I mean. It's not, I'm not pointing the finger at you. The finger needs to be pointed at me too, because I've done it as well. There is no, you do this, you do this. I am also guilty of it. But when I saw the light and I changed my show and I basically said, forget about sub for subbing. I always say, if you want to grind, that's entirely up to you. But do not promote or encourage or condone that practice in my live stream, because I am trying to do it the right way. And as I said, guys, if you just walk through the door, if you would kindly hit the thumbs up for me and share me out, guys, I would really, really appreciate that. I think that this is a really, really good show today. And we've been talking a great deal about the purge, all the crazy words that people are calling it. But it is a channel subscriber audit. We have been audited. Just think of the tax man when he goes through your accounts and he goes through the fine-tooth comb, doesn't he? He looks at your content and he says, oh, you've earned some money there. I think there's some tax that I can be getting out of this. Well, YouTube do exactly the same thing with our channels. They go, oh, you've gained subscribers there and you haven't checked their channel out in 3 months. I know what, you're going to lose it. Is it worth it? Just because you want to look like the muscle man, you want to look big, but ultimately, you're not big. Ultimately, you are small. We're all small. We're all trying to grow. We're all trying to get to monetization, to 1,000 subscribers, to 4,000 hours. We are all trying to do our very best to grow in the right way. Do it in the right way. Now, I know you've probably heard this before because it's a phrase that's well known. I've been told this phrase many, many times, but medicine doesn't taste nice in the beginning. Doesn't. In fact, actually, no. Baby medicine tastes nice. I bet you're probably wondering, how do I know what baby medicine tastes like? Well, I have to test it first before I give it to my son, right? I'm kidding. But what I'm saying, I don't want to get off topic. Medicine initially may not taste nice. And sometimes the medicine that we have to go through can be potentially painful. But in the long run, we will see the benefits. You have just been given an opportunity to do things the right way. You really can do it the right way. This purge is actually a good thing. Sorry, I did that with the first 200 or 300 because I didn't know at the time. Greffel loves to share. Just very, very quickly. I know I've said my story before, and I've probably mentioned it many, many times, but I was a sub for subber for the first 1,000 subscribers that I earned. I put my hands up. I admit that. I do. I totally admit that when I first started out, because I did not know any better, I was just grinding like anyone else. And then I saw the light. And I remember watching my YouTube channel and my live stream numbers go through the toilet. And what I mean by that was I was getting 30s and 35s. And I was thinking, wow, my channel's growing, man. I'm going to be so popular. And then when I started doing things the right way, my numbers went down. But actually what I genuinely gained was viewers. Because hear this out. So my live stream was busy. I was getting 30, 30s and 40s. Fantastic. Really good. Great numbers. When I looked at my hours, though, my hours were really, really bad. In fact, my hours were terrible. And why were my hours terrible? Because I was sub for subbing. And the people in my stream were also sub for subbing. They were coming into my live, but going straight out again. I wasn't getting any hours out of that. So straight away, I was struggling to gain hours. So once I'd got rid of the sub for sub, what did I do? I started doing things the correct way. And lo and behold, what happened? My hours went up. Crazy. And the reason my hours went up was because value. I was giving a different type of value. We started to do learning. We started to do education. We started to talk about YouTube, analytics, our profiles. How do we gain more subscribers? How do we gain more viewers? I started to do things better. And as a result of that, I got more hours. So I'm saying to you, if you're doing live streams and you're doing 8-10 hour live streams, silent streams, and you're just going in and out, your hours are not going to be great. And ultimately, it's not going to be doing great for your channel, because if these people are not really looking at your content, what happens once you've hit the 1,000 subscribers? Are you going to still continue to be a sub for sub channel? Is it wise? Create content, make videos, talk about, do discussions, do anything, keep people in your stream, do whatever you can to keep people in the stream. And if you could do that, absolutely fantastic. But what I would say to you is the sub for sub has been found out. It has been. The bots has been found out. We have been very, very fortunate over the last 6 months because of the COVID-19, the pandemic. There haven't been human reviewers in the office because they've been at home. So people have been getting away with murder and growing unnaturally. And now they're losing their subscribers because they're not real. Sorry, Mark Fraser. YouTube is a business and we'll be making sure that they are not paying out because of false numbers. Exactly that. Remember this, the long-term goal for your channel is monetization, right? So you want YouTube to use your channel as a conduit to be able to promote other, through ad revenue. You want them to be doing that, and your channel needs to be healthy. YouTube are not going to be sending adverts your way if they think, what's the point? You don't really have real, genuine subscribers. Your numbers are pretty bad. And Mark Fraser hit the nail right on the head. YouTube ultimately is a business. It is an advertising business. What they've done, however, is they've made YouTube accessible to people like you and I, to make us independent content creators. I do a live stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If I didn't do this, could I just go onto TV? Could I just go onto terrestrial TV here in the UK, just walk onto the BBC and say, oh, do you know what? I want to do a show. No, I couldn't do that because I'd have to go through lots of hoops to be able to do that. However, on YouTube, I can do what I like within reason. Obviously, I don't promote certain ways of life. I don't promote certain, certain things. I try to keep my channel clean. That's more because of my own beliefs. And I do my very best to promote good practice on YouTube. But exactly that, Mark Fraser, I think that's a very, very good point. So there's a question here from To The Field. My question is, how can I get rid of particular subscribers? Now, that's a very interesting question. The problem you have, unfortunately, for you is you almost have to ask them to leave you because it's very difficult. YouTube doesn't grow. YouTube hasn't grown that way because remember the concept of growth on YouTube is someone just likes you. I can't say, oh, I don't want you watching my channel. I don't like you. You may like me. You may really like my content, but I don't like you. But I can't necessarily say to you, oh, right, I want to, don't get me wrong. You can block people if you really want to, but obviously, do you want to be doing that? Yeah, there needs to be a reason for you to be blocking them. But I would imagine they say that prevention is better than cure. So basically, it is better to do things right the first time than to basically deal with the consequences afterwards. So my suggestion to you, and this is this is just my opinion, and if you agree with it, great. Be very, very selective from this day forwards. Be very, very selective in who you are dealing with. Now, what I mean by that is someone comes to your channel and they say, man, I really, really like your content. It's awesome. And I really love it. Okay, that's great. That's nice. Thanks very much. If you go to their channel and you don't like what they do, you're not interested. You're not duty bound to subscribe to them. You're only hurting them if you subscribe to them, but you're not going to watch their content. You suddenly become that rock in their bag. Do you see what I'm saying? If someone comes to you organically, and what I mean by organically is they have gone in the search, they've typed in something, and your video has popped up because you've done your hashtags right and you've made your video as searchable as possible, which we've talked about many, many times before. If you make your channel searchable, they may find you. And if they find you, they may well be interested and stay and become part of your family. Now, that's the organic, the correct way of doing it. I've been shouting out at the top of my voice forever, don't sub for sub, because it is detrimental to your channel. And ultimately, you could potentially lose your channel over it. Let's not be, it breaches the terms of service, first of all. YouTube terms of service are very, very clear about spam, about deception, and about artificial inflation of our numbers. And we are doing that if we are sub for subbing. This person is not genuinely interested in what you've got to say or what you're doing or your content. They just want the number. They want you to subscribe and tick the box. They can move on. Now, my suggestion to you is from this day forwards, do it right. I know, and I find it fascinating that I will have this discussion with you guys, and we will go to another live stream, hang out there, and someone will say, I've been to your channel, and I've done it. Yeah, I do it all the time. I go to people's channels, but I look at content if you like what you do, then I genuinely will subscribe to you. There are lots of people, there are lots of people that, they will say, oh yeah, subscribe to the channel, go and click on the tick. But if you're not going to go to their house, what's the point of putting on your shoes and going there? If you're not going to be if there is no interest, if you've literally got no, there is no way you're ever going to. Okay, let me give you an example. Let's just say that you are an avid fisherman. You love fishing. You are all about fishing. And someone subs to you, and their niche is cooking. And you have absolutely no interest whatsoever in cooking. Are you ever going to go over to their channel? I mean, maybe you might check out their fishing recipes. So fair enough, there may be a lining there. But what I'm saying is, the likelihood of you going to their channel is very, very low. So don't subscribe. It is crazy, and I say it as best I can. It is crazy to subscribe to a channel that you have no interest in. All you are doing is just getting rocks and adding it to their bag. And if they go to your channel, they're adding rocks and going to your bag. Now, what I mean by that is you are carrying dead weight that is affecting you. The algorithm will look at your channel and say, oh, wow, Johnny, you've got 5,000 subscribers. Why are you only getting 100 views on your videos? Do you see what I'm saying? It's relative. I'm not saying that all your subscribers will ever look at your videos, because obviously that's a whole discussion in itself. And I've had this conversation with so many people about it, because you may just have a bad video. I mean, you could have 15,000 subscribers and you make a video and it's just rubbish. It's just garbage. People don't like it. They're not interested and they won't tick on it. Or you may have done bad in your metadata. You may not have done all, you're not SEO ready. You haven't done the hashtags. You haven't done good titles. Your thumbnail is rubbish. You've done all the worst things you could possibly do to affect your video. If you've done that, yeah, your video probably will be garbage and it won't go anywhere, and you may not get a lot of views. But if you've done all the things that you can possibly do, if you've shared you out, if you've gone onto Instagram and you've posted saying I've got a video coming up, gone onto Facebook, gone onto Twitter, you've done all the things you could possibly do. You've done a community post. And by the way, guys, if you've just walked through the door, can you hit that thumbs up for me and share me out if possible? So you've done that. You've done all those things, and your video only gets seen by 100 people. If you've got 15,000 subscribers, it's telling you that you are loaded with dead subscribers. And that's a really powerful, that's quite a sad thing as well, because the big YouTubers, the ones that are really, really successful, they have hundreds of thousands of subscribers and they get hundreds of thousands of views because they're giving value. Someone will someone will subscribe to your channel and say, I like you. I really like what you're doing. I believe in what you're doing, and I'm going to enjoy your content. And you become part of their family. And that's it. That's what we need. As small YouTubers, that's what we need. We need to get that. We need to get the loyalty. We need to get subscribers who are loyal and want to view your content. When you do a video Monday, Wednesday, Friday, they want to be seeing a video Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and they're waiting for it. That's what we want to get to. And as small YouTubers, if we start good practice now, if we start the good practice right now, how it will just carry on with us. Anyone that's walked through the door, I really do appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me and the lovely guests who are here. Christina Flourishing, thank you so much for listening to me. I really do appreciate it. And suddenly Denise, thank you so much. Thumbs up to the host, but you actually said hose, but yes, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. Thank you for being here. And we've got more people here walking through the door. Thank you so much. Is that Tanae Show? Mr. Johnny 25. Thank you so much for being here. And we are so glad that you are here and hanging out with us. So we've been talking about the horrors of this week. And we've been talking about it is a horror show. I mean, let's face it. If you have gained a lot of subscribers over a very short period of time, and now you've lost a big chunk of that, it's hurtful and it is frustrating and it's not nice. No one likes to lose subscribers. No one likes to lose subscribers when you're small, because you can count. You know, who doesn't wake up in the morning and check their analytics to see if their numbers have grown up? I do. And I'm, you know, I've got a few subscribers now, and I still check. I want to know what my channel's doing in the morning. I want to know how it's growing. Is it doing well? Is there something I need to do to improve? Do I need to change thumbnails? All these kind of things you need to do. Sorry, I didn't realize. I must shout you out again to the Tanae show. You're new here. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much for being in my stream. My name's Johnny. I do a show Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. I'm from the UK. It's 8 p.m. my time. So if you check your time wherever you are, I really do appreciate you. There was a thing that Greth loves to share put on the screen. It said, I have seen a channel with over 7,000 followers. And when he uploaded the video, there were no views. That says it all, guys. That channel is the man in the superhuman costume. Remember the example I gave of the fake muscles on someone? This is someone who potentially is a monetized channel, and we will look at them and celebrate them for reaching that goal. But ultimately, we vote with our, I mean, they say you vote with your feet, but in YouTube, we vote with our clicks. And that's the word. We vote with our clicks. If we don't like you, if we're not interested, if we're not bought into your content, we're just not going to support you. We're not going to be in your show. We're not going to be in your live stream. We're not going to check out your content. We're just not going to be there. So there's a certain level of responsibility on us as content creators to produce good content. It is on us to do that. Because if you want to grow your channel organically, if you want to do it the right way, the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you produce content that people are interested in. So the question is, how do we find out what people are interested in? What is your niche? What do you do? What's the style of content you create? Look at other content creators around you and see what they are doing. Click on the trend button, top left-hand corner of your screen. Look at what's trending. Yes, on Monday, I had Janice B on my show. She explained to us that she got monetization. So imagine this. She got monetization on one video. One video went over the threshold mark of the 4,000 watch hours because she did a video on coffee, and that gave her monetization. And from that moment on, she decided to really focus on doing things the right way, and she's growing organically. I don't want you guys to go and get, you know, do your 1,000 subscribers, get and gain rubbish, you know, garbage. You don't want that. What you want is loyal viewers for your channel. It is so vitally important for you to do that, because your journey has just started as small YouTubers, and we're all small. If you're under 10,000 subscribers, you're a small channel. And I don't mean to be disrespectful to someone that's got 9,900. But what I'm saying is if you've got less than 10,000 subscribers, I still see you as a small channel, because we're all in this together. We can all be in this together. Yeah. Because 10,000, you can get that very quickly. You can get one viral video. One viral video could get you 10,000 subscribers quite easily. So what I'm saying to you is follow. Look what other content creators are doing. Copy what they do. Put your own spin on it, and you will see growth. But what you don't want to be doing is sub for subbing, because it is literally terrible for your channel. Hello to the Tyler Show. Welcome to the stream. Another thing you can tell is if you have genuine followers, if you upload a video as a premiere and you have some thumbs up already, and the video will still not come out for a few days. Now, that is very, 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 very true. And that's a very, very good point to bring out. If you get loyal subscribers, they will just, it's like food. They will just eat whatever you produce. They will just eat it, eat it, eat it. They will love what you do, and they will support everything that you do. They'll support your community posts. They'll support your Instagram posts. They'll support your channel. They'll support your videos. They'll comment. They will be sharing you out. They will be doing all of those things because they want to see you grow. They want to see you be the very best version of yourself. So if they do that, wow, that's amazing. Now, what you don't want is to subscribe to a channel, and that's it. That's it. Subscribed. You know, don't get sucked into the, I love your channel. It's amazing. It's really fantastic. Man, you're brilliant. Don't buy into that. Don't buy into it, because it's all nonsense. These people are just saying that to get you to subscribe. And a few days later, they'll unsubscribe from you, and you won't even know they're gone. You'll see the numbers, but you won't know who it is. In fact, and I said this, I think it's to my wife, if you could see who it was that gave you thumbs downs, there'd be a lot less thumbs downs. True? Is that a true statement? Do you think that is a true statement? If you could see who it was that was giving you thumbs downs, there would be less of them. I'd like your opinion on that, guys. Right, so RNA Legacy. Worst one I've seen was a channel with over 100,000 subscribers, but his video average views was about 100 per video. That is terrible. That is really terrible. Absolutely just terrible YouTube. Because what is it saying to you? What is it saying? It's telling you that there is no value to that channel. And to be honest with you, they'd be better off just getting rid of it, starting again. And there's lots of YouTubers that have done that. Lots of YouTubers have done that. DT for you. Thank you so much. I hope the sound is working well and you are able to hear me loud and clearly. I'll take this off the screen now, guys. I hope that you are fully aware of that. And as I said before, if you want to find out how many subscribers have come off your channel, go to your YouTube studio, click on Analytics, scroll down to the bottom where it says See More, click on that, and then the next section you will see is it is called Subscription Source. You click on that and you decide to change the numbers to either 7 days or well, you can have it for lifetime, so you'll know how many subscribers you've lost in your whole of your channel. But I would suggest you check how many you've lost in the last 7 days. If you do that, you'll have a clear idea of just how many fake accounts you have lost today. And I know I'm wearing black. I'm wearing black in, mourning, but actually it's a celebration. We need to now celebrate that we have grown together, that right now the purge has affected you. It's hurt you, not gonna lie. There have been some painful stories of people who have lost numbers, but ultimately you now have the opportunity to grow your channel in a really good way. Stop sub for subbing. I know that not many YouTubers will say it, but stop sub for subbing. If someone goes to you do not have to go back there. You don't feel indebted. You don't have to go back. If you don't want to, don't, because you're not doing them any favors if you are not going to be looking at their content. If you're just not interested in what they do, do not subscribe to them, because you are just dead weight in their bag. So I've got to see this because this is quite funny. So this is a comment from, who was it from? It was from Keenan Lambert. What was this? I think my computer is slowly starting to seize up. So I must apologize about that, guys. But let me quickly go on to the, oops, sorry. And now I've lost the comment. If I can read it out, I'll check it out there. Let me see. True, but then there would be so much retaliation. My man, OMG, how much retaliation would there be if you could see who was hitting on the thumbs down button in your, imagine it, he did about, he went to a nightclub in Cuba and, oh, I don't like that nightclub, so I'm going to hit the thumbs down. And he found out. Where do you think he's going? He's coming to England. He's coming to my channel and he's going to remind me of my error. But YouTube know this, which is why YouTube makes it anonymous, which can be quite frustrating, because obviously if you've got good content and you're trying your very best to grow your channel in the right way and you get thumbs downs, it can be disheartening. But ultimately, a thumbs down is still an impression, and it's still just going to be generating the algorithm saying that you're popular. Someone has taken the time out to give you the thumbs down. Yeah, thumbs ups are great, and if you could all thumbs up me, that'd be great. If you could share me out, even better. But what I'm saying to you ultimately is that it's still an impression. It is still something that is recognized by YouTube. The algorithm still understands thumbs downs. They do. I think that the biggest thumbs down video are the YouTube reviews of the year. Every year they do a review and it gets the most thumbs downs because of whatever reason, but it does. It's still got a lot of views, which means if it's got a lot of views, it's getting a lot of ad revenue. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen, that you've got to start thinking about the business side of your channel. If someone has taken the time out to comment about, maybe even it could be a troll, they still had to watch part of your video. So even if you're not, they may not click on the ads, but they certainly have to give you a little bit of watch time to be able to comment and say horrible things about you. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to clear that up with you because I do believe that the algorithm has done its purge. We've all lost. Everyone's lost YouTube, subscribers, but don't see it as a loss. See it as good riddance. And I know if that word translates to you all, don't see it as a loss. See it as thank you so much. Be gone. I really do appreciate you. Thank you for being here, but now get lost. I don't like you. I don't want you here. And my goodness gracious me, a big shout out to the Murphy family. Hello, everyone. Hello, host. Big thumbs up to you, Murphy family and the Murphy roll. Yes, he's in the building. Greetings to you, sir. I really do appreciate your presence. Thank you so much for popping your head in and saying hello to your boy, Mr. Johnny 25. We are talking about Armageddon. We are talking about the purge. We are talking about the end of times. No, we're not. We are talking about something that the algorithm does routinely, maybe 3 or maybe even 4 times a year. Roughly every 3 months, there is a purge. YouTube is just trying to clean house. And if you have got sub for sub in your channel, you're going to lose some subscribers. There's no doubt about that. You're going to lose subscribers, but actually all you're losing is dead subscribers that are making no effort on your channel. They're not doing anything for you. They're not giving you watch hours. They're not hitting the thumbs up. They're not coming into your lives. They're not watching your videos. They're doing nothing for you. So you've got your bag and they are a rock in your bag. YouTube have got their hand and they've put in the bag, they pulled up the rock and they've dashed it over there to make your light lighter. They have unburdened you of rubbish subscriptions. Obviously, if you are grinding to get to the 1,000, now is your opportunity to grind in a much better way. Make sure you are creating content. Make sure that you are doing your very, very best to grow organically. And I'm not saying that it's going to be overnight, because this is the sad thing about YouTube. We've seen lots of very, very big channels and we think, wow, we want to get there, but we have no idea how long it took them to get there. We have absolutely no idea the hard work, the effort, the editing, the ideas, the hours of making content. You have no idea what hard work they have put in to get them to where they are. But if you as a new and small YouTuber think that you deserve that right away, then I need to educate you. You don't deserve it. What you deserve is what you are going to produce. If you produce great content, they will come. They say build the house and they will come. Build a great channel and subscribers, viewers will come. Do it the right way. It may be a little bit longer, and I'm not saying that it's going to happen overnight. And I think that's the issue here. I think the problem we have today is we want things and we want it now. We're not thinking, hold on a second. If I load my channel with 1,000 subscribers, but they're not watching my content, they're killing me for my analytics because they're not watching my videos. You don't want that. I would rather right now have 100 subscribers. Okay, 1,000. I'd rather have 1,000 subscribers, but they're all watching my content, than having 2,000 subscribers and 1,000 of them don't watch, because that is the reality. And unfortunately, I had to learn the hard way. But anyway, what I'm saying to you, wonderful, amazing people, is we all need to grow organically and in the right way. I always tell you, I start every live stream by saying, grow your channel in the right way. The right way is not sub for sub. The right way is not buying views. The right way is not paying for companies to advertise your channel. You end up getting a lot of thumbs downs because some people go, this isn't an ad. Why is this on my screen? Thumbs down. And it could actually be awesome, amazing content. What I say to you is this: do research, make a video, look at all of the competitors in your niche, find out what they're doing, do a great thumbnail, make sure the thumbnail is, look at it and say, would someone who is just randomly scrolling, would he click on this? Now, don't get me wrong, we can't all be as good looking and as handsome as me. So obviously, it's difficult. No one is as blessed as I am with, dashing good looks. What I'm saying to you guys is you need to make your thumbnails beautiful, because we love to click. And if you make a thumbnail that is clickable, you're on a winner. Because remember, that click-through rate is the door. They've opened the door because they've clicked on you. Now it's all about retention. How long did they watch? Check your analytics. Go on to your analytics and basically click on it and find out, at what stage did I lose all my viewers? Why did I lose my viewers? Was it because my intro's too long? Is it because I was talking about something that I didn't need to talk about? Whatever the case may be, or whatever it is, learn from the data. Seriously, learn from it, because you will learn from the data. You are you're amazing content creators, guys. All of you are. You are. You've got something special there. You do. We all know that you've got something special, and we all know that you can get it out there. You may be limited with, you may have limitations of your technology. As we well know, my limitations were I had bad sound. I did. I genuinely had terrible sound, and I had to improve on that. I'm hoping the sound sounds better now, and obviously I will do my very best to improve on it as and when, and you improve. For you, it might be cameras. It may be you're using a mobile phone. Nothing wrong with that. You can use a mobile phone, but at some stage you may want to improve and grow and do better things. You may say, right, I know that I do usually my filming. Maybe I need some lighting. Okay, maybe I don't do enough talking. Maybe I need to start doing a script. Maybe I need to have notes so that I don't waffle on, or I don't go on, or I don't ramble. These are all the things that you will do as you improve. And if you do that, that is how you are going to grow organically. You're going to grow. And I say that, and I mean it, you will grow. What you don't want to do is add spam for spam. Oh, sorry, spam for spam. Spam for spam. You don't want sub for sub on your channel. And a big shout out to you, RNA Legacy. Thank you so much. The thing about these live streams and the thing about YouTube in general, as small YouTubers, we all need to grow. We all need to learn. Sometimes you need a pep talk. You need it. Sometimes you do. When you are a channel, you're on your own. And if you don't have a community around you, and I say it all the time, if you have a community around you with the same attitude as you, you're going to grow. Because iron sharpens iron. You are just going to bounce off each other. Great content, great ideas, and you'll just get better at your craft. So all I can say to you is continue to grow, continue to do things in the right way. And if you can do that, you won't even want to sub for sub. Be your own success, not a copy of someone else's. Boom, Mrs. Morrison. Wow, coming out with some gems today. Okay, yes, I totally agree with you. But what I'm saying to you is there is nothing wrong with you looking at your competition. And what I mean by that, people that are doing the same thing as you, people that are working in the same niche as you, there's no harm in going to their channel. There's no harm in supporting their channel, because who knows, you might get help from them. So, comment on their channel, make really good comments. If you get your comments pinned, how much advertising is that for your channel? Do not underestimate the power of comments in genuine videos. But for you to make a genuine comment, what have you got to do? You've got to watch the video. And not just for 3 minutes, guys, or watch a video that is only 3 minutes long. So what I'm saying to you is make sure you do things in the right way, and you just will see the growth. And hello to you, Shazzy Serenity. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. You leave some really lovely comments on my videos, and I really do appreciate you popping in and saying hello. Thank you so much. As small and new YouTubers, we need to be together, guys. I'm just telling you, we all need to hang out together. If we can do that, then collabs. And I've just seen what is that? What does that say? Can't wait for our collab live. Just motivate. Yes. So RNA Legacy, my wife, Mrs. Morrison, and RNA Legacy will be doing a video collab very, very soon, a live collab between us. And I think we'll just keep bouncing. So it'll be your channel, our channel, and we'll just keep going like that because I think it'll be awesome. You're a fantastic channel, funny guys, people. If you don't know about RNA Legacy, check them out. We love them. We are so disappointed and gutted for your channel because your channel deserves to be. You deserve to be monetized. You deserve to be there. You put a lot of work in, but unfortunately, you fell foul of the the algorithm police. You fell foul of the purge. But ultimately, you are now going to get the next 100 subscribers that you're going to get you back to 1,000. They're all going to be decent. They're all going to be real, appreciative of your content. To me, that's the best thing that you can ever have. And I strongly believe that. So thank you so much, Shazzy Serenity, for the thumbs up. I really, really appreciate any thumbs up, anything that is positive for me. And guys, don't get me wrong. I got, and this is funny, on Monday, I got positive, direct, immediate feedback about my sound. That was direct. It was very, very direct. It was, your sound is garbage, Johnny. You've got a great stream. You're doing really good. You're building a community. It's growing, but your sound is garbage. And so what did I do? Had to improve. And I hope that this sounds better. I hope it's a lot more engaging, and it will help for us to have a better stream. RCVH22 is in the building. How are you? How's it going? We're looking forward to your new content. Have you dropped anything new recently? Let me know if you've dropped anything new. And guys, if you are into remote control cars or anything along those lines, go check out RCVHX22. The way he films his videos, you don't even realize you're looking at a model car. You actually think you're looking at a real one because he's just really, really good. And he builds these amazing sets, and wow, just check him out. Really, really good. So Mrs. Morrison said that she is not good at thumbnails. Well, the funny thing about it is that I disagree. I think that you are very, very good with thumbnails. And I think that it's not necessarily, you have the ideas, you definitely do. Thumbnails are very much a hit and miss. My idea of a thumbnail is that I want it to be attractive. So my mindset for thumbnails has always been bright colors. And if you notice, whenever I do a video, I have the green screen on and I have a bright color behind me because I turn it into a fun experience. I feel like I want to have, that's my thing. And, I've done that now for, I don't know what number this is. I think this is show 53. So we've been doing it for quite some time now. I just want it to be different. It's like, nothing major. I'm a small channel, but I have big dreams. And so I felt the best thing I can do is make the channel look like a show rather than we're in my living room in my house, right? Okay, so we're actually in my living room. My sofa's over there, my TV's there, and I'm on my dinner table. But you wouldn't know that unless I told you, because we have a show, and the show is done like this. And I hope that you guys see value, and I hope that you enjoy it, and that's why you hang out with me. But thumbnails are important, and as you can see, thumbnails make a big difference. We had a big boost. Thumbnails are the window to your content, and that's it in a nutshell. It's the door. If they click on it, the job is done. They're now in. Now it's about retention, because I say it all the time. We are in the audience retention business, because we are. We want people to be in our stream for as long as humanly possible, because the longer they watch, the more hours we get in terms of watch hours. And obviously, if we're getting towards the 4K, then that's what we should be looking at doing. If you can do a video, thumbnail has got a click rate of over 12%. I think that if you can get click rates, if your if your impressions are over, I don't know the exact figures, but if you're getting over 10% on your click rate, that's quite good. Anyone wants to clarify that for me? But if you're getting 10% on your click-through rate, wow, I would say that's a really good figure. I would be happy with that. I think anyone else would be happy with that as well. But if you can get that, now work on your retention. You need to work on people keeping them in the stream. So I'll give you a very, very quick story myself. So I I used to start my videos like this. I would say, hello and welcome to my channel. My name's Johnny. And in this video, we're going to be talking about male baldness. Check this out after, but let's get right into it. And what I would do is I would play my intro. And my intro is about 30 seconds, it's about 21 seconds long. So imagine it. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name's Johnny. And in this show, in this video, we're going to be talking about male baldness. And we're going to go right into it. And then I would play my intro. And my intro would be about 21 seconds. And then I'd say, anyway, let me tell you now about male baldness. So I thought it was brilliant. I thought I'm on a winner here. I've got a great intro. I'm amazing. I'm punchy. I'm great. And then I looked at my analytics. And what did my analytics tell me? My analytics tell me that people watch whilst I said, hello and welcome to my video. My name's Johnny. And as soon as I played my intro, my numbers of viewers started to drop. I could see the data. The data was telling me that I needed to lose the intro. So I lost the intro. I got rid of it. I actually put it at the end of my videos now. It doesn't matter. And what did that do to my retention rate? The people stayed. Now, that's just my experience. It may not be the same for you. I mean, a perfect example is the Cruz family. The Cruz family, and I'm shouting them out, have one of the best intros I have ever seen in a small YouTuber because it's so professionally done. Eventually, though, they'll have to change it because eventually people will get sick of it because it's going to be so common to them. They'll just get used to it. And they'll be like, seen it. And they may scroll over to the video, which means you're losing time. But that's obviously part of their YouTube journey. What I do know is that it's amazing. So if you haven't seen Cruz Family, go check out their latest videos and go check out their channel. So what I'm saying to you, beautiful people, is you may need to rejig and think about how you are going to govern your channel. We talked at the very beginning about the purge. The purge is done. Yeah. Today, I think it's the last day of it. Hopefully you won't lose any more. You may get some back because obviously, along the way of the purge, you may lose genuine subscribers. And they'll be like, oh my goodness, I've been unsubscribed from you. Subscribe back. So you may gain some back if they see it. If they notice that they've lost it, they may see it and they will subscribe back to you. What I'm saying to you is that ultimately you want to be doing things the right way. So we talked about the wrong way. The right way is all about making sure your thumbnails look beautiful. Beautiful. And you know me already. You're walking down the road. You see a beautiful woman, my wife, obviously. You notice her face. You may notice other things, but ultimately, when you see a beautiful person, the first thing you usually do is you see their face and you make a judgment call on that. Either, hey, how are you doing? Or, oh my goodness, you're ugly. What I'm saying is you make a judgment call. Humans are no different when it comes to YouTube. They go onto YouTube and they see a thumbnail and they decide, hey, I like the look of this. Let me check it out. Or, hey, this is rubbish. Let me go on to a nicer thumbnail than yours. See, it is human nature and humans love to click. So Keenan Lambert has just said, I've been doing research to get better. It's doubled my click rate. Boom. Guys, hold on. Where is my Vaseline as my lips are getting dry? Yes, sorry. Quick, technical. Lubricate lips. There's been a lot of talking. Not a lot of libation. Cherry cola. All right. Yeah, so guys, in the stream, we have someone who has clearly stated that they've done some research and they have doubled their click rate. Please do it. Please do not use the video or the thumbnail that YouTube chooses for you because they're using a thumbnail based on a video, which means that the quality is not going to be as good when you want to be making your own thumbnail and making it amazing. So, yes, I think Mrs. Morrison has reached out to Keenan Lambert. Amen to that. This is so great and true. Thank you so much, the Murphy family. And the authentic Lynn, still learning how to make thumbnail. We are always learning, and this is the beauty of being humble. Humility is a powerful thing when it comes to our YouTube channel, and people will see that. If we can put our hands up, I say it all the time, guys, my sound was garbage. I need to improve. I need to improve on a lot of things. I want to improve on the way in which my channel runs. I want to improve on the way in which I interview people. I want to do, there's lots of things that I want to do to make the channel better, but that comes with time. And with you guys, if you've been on YouTube now a year, 6 months, whatever, just go back to the first video you ever made on YouTube and compare it to your latest video now. Are they the same? Of course they're not. You've learned so much since then. So you're consistently and continually learning. And if you do that and you remain humble, you're going to be amazing content creators. Trust me on that. Most people views from cell phones for my content, so like they need big, bold symbols or lettering to reel them in on the search. Boom. Remember that. Your thumbnails are seen on multiple formats, mobile phones, tablets, PCs. When you were adapting your banner, so you remember when you were doing the banner part of your page for your channel, did you notice that it showed what your banner would look like on different devices? What will your banner look like on a mobile phone? What will your banner look like on a tablet? What will your banner look like on a television? Because we are being beamed out to so many different people. I don't know how many of you guys are watching on your phone. I don't know how many of you guys are watching on a laptop, which is why when I say certain things, I say to you, you know, if you can find out on the PC how to find out on your analytics, it's a bit different on a mobile phone. And obviously there are limited things that you can and can't do. But what I'm saying to you is whatever you can do it the right way. Make sure you learn something new every day. Go into your analytics. I know the analytics is difficult, and I know it can be sometimes a little bit like hieroglyphics. And if you don't know what hieroglyphics are, it's the writings on the pyramids in Egypt. Yes, hieroglyphics. I know that the analytics charts can sometimes look a little bit like that, pretty much not understandable. But what I'm saying to you is that if you understand how your channel works, you will see improvements very, very quickly. It may well be, have you done your about section on your channel? Have you written it up? Have you put your connections to your Twitter, to your Instagram, to your Facebook? You know, have you sent other links out to send them out to other places? Do you have playlists? Do you send links within the playlist so that when they finish that video, they'll play another video in your playlist? These are all the sort of things that you want to be doing to make sure that you grow and that you gain what you deserve because you've done the hard work. Why should you make a video, spend hours editing it, and you only get 50 views? Why? Why should you? You should want to be the next viral video. And if you are viral, could you please please just shout me out? Yeah. Very, very true from Shazzy Serenity. Everything takes time. Totally agree with you. It's so, so true. We do have to take our time and we will all grow. We will grow. And yes, a big shout out to Gil Skills. The Yeti is installed. Gil Skills, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. And yes, it has been installed, sir. Thank you so much, Gil Skills, for the advice that you have given me for my channel. Guys, if you don't know about Gil Skills, make sure you go over there and check out his channel. He does live streams and he also produces videos. He also does content. Go and check him out. He does a very special show with another content creator called R5 Adventures. Go over there and check them out. It's a bit late for me in the UK, but for you Americans, you could definitely check him out. 2 channels, just great. Go and have some fun with them. But yes, Gil Skills, after many months of painfully trying to tweak let me put it to you this way, Gil Skills. Let me just put it very, very basic terms. I used an equalizer to try and regulate the sound in my old microphone. And I plugged this microphone into my laptop and it worked straight away. And there was no tweaking. In fact, I'm not currently even using Voice Meter Banana. I'm not actually using Voice Meter Banana at all. I will want to use it though, however, because I use OBS and I have sound effects and I can't use any of those sound effects if I'm only using this directly into my laptop. So I may need to speak with you and do another tutorial because some of the videos I've watched on YouTube over the last couple of days have fried my brain. But yes, thank you so much for your comments. Thank you so much for that. Yes, I'm so glad it sounds good, because obviously it was terrible before. So I'm really thanks for the direct and immediate. See, as I said to you earlier on, guys, I received immediate, direct feedback. Humility made me change. If you think that you know it all, you won't change. And if you don't change, you won't grow. Go back to your first video you've ever done. And if you're the same as that video that you did when you first started, you haven't grown, which means you need to rethink. Look at your strategy. What can I do to make my channel a better channel? And how can I do it to be a better content creator and be the next YouTuber? Because I believe in you guys. I do. I genuinely believe in all of y'all. And thank you so much for that, Shazzy Serenity. I enjoy being creative. Thumbnails can be fun. If you really have a great a great video and you can make a great thumbnail, it's just so enjoyable. I know exactly what you mean. So guys, let me know what programs are you using for your thumbnails? Are you doing it on Adobe, or what are you using? Do you use Canva? I use KineMaster. I am so basic, but my live streams are very much blue sky, because I love the sky, my face, and whatever the title is, and it's a full YouTuber show. But I've done that now. It's stuck with me, and I just do it. My videos, however, are slightly different, but that's me. What programs are you all using? Tell the stream, because if you tell the stream, others may be able to check it out as well. You're helping others indirectly. But yes, Skills, thank you so much for being here with us and supporting the stream. Thank you so much. I have no poems for you today, unfortunately, but I will break out into interpretive dance. Yes, that was my version of interpretive dance stroke voguing. So guys, listen, we have got half an hour left of this wonderful show. If you weren't here earlier and you need to know how to find how many subscribers you've lost, let me know and I will quickly shout it out again. Obviously, it is very simple to find out. You click on YouTube Studio, you click on Analytics, scroll down to the bottom of the screen where you will see more. Click on that. Once you've clicked on that, you see the next subsection. You'll see something saying subscription source. Click on that and you can toggle 7 days, 28 days, 365 or lifetime. I would suggest toggling it to 7 days and you'll be able to see how many subscribers you've lost in the last 7 days. But you can also find out how many subscribers you've gained also in the last 7 days. So it's not all negatives. There are positives. And as we said earlier on, this purge is actually a good thing. It's medicine. It's medicine. It is hurting, especially for the smaller channels. But ultimately, you are getting bad and rubbish subscribers removed. Dead channels. Sub for sub. Spam. Deleted channels. You're getting all of that taken off of your slate. So you've got a clean slate now, and you'll be able to grow and gain new viewers who are genuinely going to check out your channel. So Serenity, what was that you just said? You said someone else said same thing, not play the intro. What it is that you need to look at your analytics and see where they fall off, because obviously you've got a chart, and that chart is that chart shows the drop of the numbers going down as the video completes. But sometimes you'll see a really big drop in number, and in your analytics you can pinpoint that moment. Now for myself, the pinpoint of those drop off was the beginning of my intro. People got bored. They just got bored of my intro. They were like, I've seen your intro a bazillion times because you've got it on every video. And so what did I do? I picked it up and I put it to the end of the video. That was partly due to the fact that I wanted to make my videos at least 5 minutes long. but anyway, what I'm saying is that it's not important to me at the end of the video, because obviously if you've watched that far, you've really helped me with my retention. But at the beginning, I don't want to lose you. I want you to stay and watch the whole video. So that was my reasoning for doing that. Yes. So basically, I would suggest doing some investigating. Do research. Do research. You mean adding an intro? Well, if you don't have one, add one. If it works, great. I was only giving my experience that I've always had an intro, and I've had a YouTube channel since 2006. Don't believe me? Look at my about section. You'll realize I've had a YouTube channel for a very long time. And any video I have ever done over the last 14 years have always had an intro of sorts at the beginning. And I didn't understand the analytics then. And that's the saddest thing for me. I didn't truly understand how the analytics works. But now I do. And now I know that the analytics is the window to us. It will tell, the data will tell us exactly how to do things properly. And I'm seeing the Cruz family, and the Cruz family in the building. Are you here, Cruz family? If you are, hello to you. I shouted you out earlier. I did shout you out. Even though I haven't seen you, I shouted you out. But yes, it's nice to see you, Murphy family. It's nice to see familiar faces in the stream. And I would like to, I have a business proposition for you, Murphy family. I have a business proposition. We'll talk about this later. I have a business proposition all about reconciliation. Yes, it's a good word. But yes, I have a really, really good, I had an idea earlier on today, and I think that you'll be perfect for my project. But yes, thank you so much. Glad to be seen, and always a pleasure to see you. Missed your face. I'm back. Thank you so much for being here and supporting my stream. I really appreciate every single one of you. If you could hit the thumbs up for me, I'd appreciate that. And if you could share me out for the last half an hour, then we can have half an hour of party. Yes, we can. So, I love doing and changing thumbnails, and have now impressions have increased up to several thousand. Working out now on CTR and watch retention. See, this is what I'm saying, guys. Gradually, you literally improve on your craft. No one can drive a car straight away. No one can. Anyone tells you, oh yeah, I just sat in the driving seat and I started driving, nonsense. They had to learn somehow. And we have to do the same. We slowly learn our craft. It will be, you know, the very first 50 of my videos have no hashtags whatsoever. I didn't know they existed. I didn't even know what they were. You know, there is no SEO. There is no search engine optimization whatsoever on my first 50 videos. You know, and that's me being honest with you, because I didn't understand it. I didn't understand that that's like another little bit of help, another little bit of support, just another bit of a push to get your content out there and get you ready. Now, obviously, there are lots of tutorials about doing it and telling you how to do it right, but we tend not to watch them. And that's the problem. We tend to think we know what we're doing when we don't. And yeah, we are in the business of audience retention. That is our business. Our business is to gain true viewers and make them watch us for the whole entirety of our content. And if we can do that, we are going to end up not only earning through our ad revenue, but we're also going to grow quickly because people are going to like what we do. So listen, all I'm saying to you is I've heard conflicting advice on tags. Keenan Lambert, let me very, very quickly tell you something. I don't know if you were in the show when I had JT Is All Business on the show. And I know I'm showboating here and I'm shouting it out. But yes, he has 160,000 subscribers. And yes, I did interview him for my show. And yes, my sound was garbage. But yes, he still stayed. But what I'm saying to you is this, and also that is my highest viewed video of all time. I'm literally gaining hours by the second from that video, which is insane. So thanks once again, JT. It's all good. One time, if he's listening. Anyway, I carry on. So I spoke to him about tags, and he told me he does not put any tags in any of his videos. And if you go over to his channel right now, you'll see that every video he gets is about 25,000 views. 25,000 views. You know, he's a big channel. He's getting a lot of views on his channel. And he himself is a growing channel, right? And he told me that he doesn't put any tags in his videos. And I said to him this, and I'll say it to you. When you're a big channel and you've already built that foundation, that nucleus, you've already built the love, doesn't matter. Because you've got enough people who are already looking and they're part of the notification gang. They're going to check you out. But when you are a small YouTuber like us, we need to do whatever we can to be found in the search section of YouTube, because that's where we are going to be found. You know, we're never going to make it onto someone's front page unless unless we're, they've been to our channel and that, we've got a relationship and it's built up and we're regularly going to each other's content and we can see that. But we're never going to just appear on the front page of people's channels, because we need to appear in the search section. We need to do whatever we can to be searchable, which is why those tags help us. And I know they say it's not, it doesn't help. But ultimately, if you're a small channel and you don't do hashtags, you're pretty much saying to yourself, I'm going to go into a war and not take my shield. What's the point of that? Cover all the angles, tick the boxes, make sure you do those things, do everything that you should do. And then you can't go wrong, because if you don't get the views and you think I've done everything, but you haven't done the hashtags, then you're shooting yourself in the foot. So I know that there are conflicting views about tags, but the reason that I've understood that they're conflicting views is based on how big you are. How big is your channel, and how quickly are people looking at your content once you post? How big is your notification gang? How good are you at promoting your content? Well, if you're really good at it, then yeah, the hashtags may not help. But my videos have been viewed. I have received so many new subscribers and subscribers to my channel, and I believe it's purely based on the tags, because they're searching for content. My latest video is about how to be confident, how to be bold, how to be more confident on camera. Now, I did all the hashtags you could possibly do so that I could get it out there, and I promoted it on Instagram. I promoted it with my friends. I promoted it as best I can, and yeah, it's get some good views, but I feel the hashtags is the extra engine that is getting us to really push us out there. So I understand. I'd love to know what your conflicting view is. So if you're still here, would you let me know what you've heard about hashtags so that we can all discuss it in the stream? So thanks very much. Murphy Family says he uses Canva. Yes, I think my wife uses Canva as well. Believe it or not, because most of my thumbnails are based with the green screen behind me, I take the photos and I edit them in KineMaster. So I actually use KineMaster on my mobile phone to make my thumbnails. So that may be something I need to improve on. I don't have PowerPoint or any of the Adobe's, or what is it? I forgot what it's called now. Not Adobe. Is it Adobe? I don't use any of those big softwares to edit. I use my phone. Gill Skills. I use Canva, but I also use PowerPoint. Yeah. I think obviously if the better the software, you will get good content. I mean, you will get, good, solid, real, if you can make awesome thumbnails, then yeah, you're going to get, the better the applications you use, the better the thumbnails, if you've got the right idea. And a big shout out to Fen Fam. I believe this is the first time that you have been in my home. If I'm wrong, I apologize, but welcome to you. How are you doing, fellow Englander? How's it going? Thank you so much for popping your head in. Today's discussion was all about the purge. We have squeezed out all the information possible about the purge. So if you've just walked through the door, guys, can you hit that thumbs up for me? And if you can share me out for the last half an hour, that would be awesome, so we can get a few people in here. And what I'll do is I'll quickly put this back on the screen so anyone knows what we're talking about. These are the 3 reasons that you are going to be losing subscribers. The first reason is obviously someone just decides to unsubscribe from your channel. The second reason, obviously, the thing we were talking about was spam subscribers. And obviously the last thing is if an account has been closed or has breached YouTube terms of service. But ultimately, most of the people that we've lost over the last 3 days have all been based on spam subscribers. These are the sub for sub world that we want to do our very best to stay as far away from as possible. So thank you so much, Fan Fem, for popping your head in. I really do appreciate it. How are you doing? How's life you were Walthamstow, but I believe you're now Essex, maybe? We are in Windsor, so we are on the other side of London to you guys. Yes, so we are in Berkshire. So whereabouts are you? I know that I'm from Lewisham originally, and I think you're Walthamstow, so we're not too far, just across the river. But anyway, welcome to you. Thank you so much for popping in. I don't know if it's mummy or daddy. I'm not quite sure who it is, but whoever it is, awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so Prince 876 comedy. I use PicMonkey to make my fun. I've not heard of PicMonkey. So guys, if you're looking for a new app to edit, check out PicMonkey. That may well be a good app. I've not heard of it, but yeah, if it's good, then check it out. And FanFem, I recently started putting the intro at the end of my videos too. Yes, that's what I've done. So we're almost on the same. My reasoning was obviously because I started losing viewers. I'm talking about when we talk about retention, when we want to keep people watching our content, you do whatever you can to do it, right? You do whatever you can. If you can keep, you've got a 10-minute video and you get, 80% retention. Wow, that's amazing. You're doing really, really well. But obviously, if you lose people because of an intro, scrap the intro. I had a video that was 4 minutes and I think it was 4 minutes and 52 seconds or something like that. So I put an intro at the end of it to make it 5 minutes. So just to drag it out and get the 5 minutes. Yes. So PicMonkey. Okay. So thank you so much, FanFem, for that comment and sharing with us. So yeah, use PicMonkey or Adobe Spark post app that makes great thumbnails. Look at my latest video. Okay, so a bit of advertising there. So guys, if you want to check out Prince 876 Comedy, go over there and check him out. He's got some new content there and you'll be able to critique his thumbnails. Let me know if you go over there. Let me know if you like his thumbnails. Okay, so put the intro at the end of the video. It's just an opinion. It is just my personal opinion. I always tell you guys, that I have a picture up that says I'm not an expert, because I'm not, but I'm just saying to you that you need to do whatever you can to make your videos as watchable as possible. And whatever that means, whether it be, things you're going to do, edit. Don't just be very basic with the editing. Put some effort into your editing. I put a lot of effort into my editing and people notice that. And I've noticed that people watch my videos and they say, wow, Johnny, really enjoyed the editing. And I think, yeah, it took me 8 hours. My whole day was wiped out because of that editing. Or, yeah, I've forgotten my own personal grooming because of these stupid editing. But yes, if you want to do that, try that out. Yes, hello to you in the travel life of Danielle. How are you doing? I saw a video of you and I don't know if it's your father eating. You were eating not bun and cheese. What are you eating? Not bulla. I can't think what you're eating now. You were eating. I can't think what you were eating. I just remember watching you and thinking, I want one of them. I want one of them. And it was hot and spicy. What was it? It's gone up my head. But let me know if you're still here. What was you eating in your video? But thank you so much for popping your head in. Sharing is caring. Yes, it is. Yes. Skills. Sharing is caring. Guys, we've got 15 more minutes before I bounce. You know me already. I only do 2 hours, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you like what you see, hang out with me. Nello Real TV, have you got good news for me now? Have you got good news for me? Because on Saturday, you had bad news for me. I want to know, did you get the pin in time? Let me know. Did you get there? Please say yes. Please say yes. I don't like hearing bad news, so please let me know if you are still here. And Mark Fraser, the best way to learn is by listening to others and learning from your mistakes. Yes, exactly, guys. And my question to you is this: if you're walking down the road and you fall over, do you stay there? Do you stay on the floor and just wipe your knee because you're angry and stay on the floor? No, you don't. You get up. You dust you wipe the dust off your trousers or your skirt or whatever you're wearing, and you move on. You've learned from that mistake. You won't run that way anymore. You won't walk on that curb again. You will watch yourself when you're walking. Well, the same goes for your channel. You make a mistake with your sound, you improve it. You make a mistake with your editing, you improve your editing. You make a mistake with content, improve. Everything is a learning process. And if you can do that, you will grow tenfold. And I'm looking forward to seeing every single one of you. 6 months from now, none of us will be small YouTubers. We'll all be big. I believe that. I truly believe that. But still hang out with me in my small YouTube show. Still hang out with me though, guys. And Yummy-tastic, welcome to the stream. No need to apologize. The way to show me love is to play the replay. So Yummy-tastic, watch the replay and you will understand why, because there's a lot of learning in there today. Obviously, the thing on the screen is about the purge, the subscriber, audit that we went through, which everyone calls the purge. Yes, that's what we went through, and those are the reasons why we did. So thank you so much, Ep53, for coming in, even though we've only got just over 15 minutes before we are finishing. Guys, big up JT. Yes. I big him up, definitely. And he was a great support of my channel, so that's great. Ep53, we all make mistakes, but learn and understand to keep that in mind for next time. Yes, very, very true. We all need to learn from our mistakes. If we do, I tell you now, we are all going to just grow and expand our exposure, because that's what we want. We all want more subscribers, but actually we want more viewers. Subscribers one thing, but once you hit 1,000, it's just vanity after that, because 1,000 is the only thing that you can monetize. So what you need ultimately is good content, loyal fan base that will 100% support you throughout whatever you do. You get that, and you are on a winner. He doesn't need to use tags because he has yes, exactly. Yeah, so very, very true. We know, guys, we are all trying to do our very, very best to grow, and if we can do that, man, Mr. Johnny, they can go to Google and type in how to optimize. Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, you can do that. But obviously, if you want to just do it in your own YouTube channel, just go to your analytics, scroll down, see more, click subscriber customization, and there it's there. You'll be able to see it. It's right directly in front of you. And it's a very, very helpful thing to be able to do, because you want to be able to start navigating your analytics much better. I honestly know my front page very, very well. And I know certain parts of my analytics very well also. But there are some parts of my analytics that I don't even try and even attempt to try and work out. And I don't. And I know that for me, that's going to be part of my learning. I need to be able to start doing more research on those things, because obviously I do that, it will help you guys. So yes, I think my wife just shouted out Fab. Yes. Oh, sorry. No, I don't do weekly lives. I'm looking after the baby. Yes. My wife is indeed looking after our little one. So thank you so much for your sacrifice, Mrs. Morrison. 6 hours a week, ladies and gentlemen. My wife looks after the baby and keeps him nice and quiet whilst I run the live in the room next door. Yes. When I started to use tags 4 months ago after I loaded the video, it started to gain views. So do you know what? You just told me something, Gretel, that what I may need to do is go back to those videos and start adding tags. But that's a lot of work. And I don't know if I have the energy to do that. I would love to, but I don't know if I have the energy to go. But I should do, I suppose. It would probably help me. Yeah, I mean, I always say it does. But yeah, it is one of those things. And my chat has just... I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. My chat has just repopulated, and I've seen like a bazillion comments that I didn't even know were there. So I can only apologize if I have missed you. Please accept my apologies, guys. It's for some strange reason, my comment section was frozen. So I'm really behind in the chat. So yeah. Hey, look, squirrel. I like that name. Hey, look, squirrel. Sharing it out helps, folks. Saw this on Twitter. Thank you, Gil Skills. Gil Skills, thank you so much for sharing me out. And hey, look, squirrel. Yes, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much, guys. Can you see this? Someone has shared me out. As a result of that, they have now been here and are hanging out with us today. Yes, my name is Johnny, aka Mr. Johnny 25. I run a show Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. here. I'm in the UK. So depending on where you are, please check out the timing. I usually have guests on the show, but today we were specifically talking about the purge, the subscriber audit. And obviously we were talking about that and reasons why people were losing subscribers. And we've had some horror stories of people who have lost some, quite substantial numbers, some who've been demonetized as a result of it. And obviously there are some who have, been totally demoralized. We're going to try and encourage them to keep going, to keep pushing on and persevering, and you will get those numbers back. But what I want you to do is get real subscribers. Don't sub for sub. Do it the right way, and you will be amazed how quickly you will grow. And yeah, so I just wanted to put that out for us today. I will have a new guest on the show for Friday. I need to actually get in contact with with him, and just to make sure that everything's all sorted out, because we don't want another diva like we had on Monday, where she had me waiting for 45 minutes. But when she came on, wow, didn't Janice B drop some real information on us? If you were in the show on Monday, if not, check out the replay. We had Janice B with me. I've timestamped when she came on board, because I was doing a little bit of treading water whilst I was waiting for her to prepare herself for the live stream. But yes, she's now she came on, I think, about 42 minutes or 45 minutes, I can't remember now, but I've timestamped it in the description box. So if you don't want to hear my my singing, because I started doing Frank Sinatra, start spreading the news, I'm leaving today. Yes, I was singing, I was dropping lyrics. Yes, I was doing that for 40 minutes whilst I was trying to prolong the fact that I was being stood up by the amazing Janice B. But when she came on, wow, did she tell us a few things about YouTube, and we were really, really educated. So thank you so much once again, Janice B. And mods, hey, look, Squirrel is not a troll. Please use discretion when timing. Someone has timed them out. We do not want new viewers to be turned away. Guys, please, 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 please do not time out people. Please be careful what you're doing. Gil Skills, thank you for bringing this to my attention and shouting that out. Yes, guys, for me to grow, all I ask is that we don't use foul language. That's what I asked for. I say to you guys, and I've said it many times before, that I didn't want certain things in the chat, but if you look at the ticker at the bottom, I've explained what I would like. The show basically does not condone or promote sub for sub. I have no issues with you. The only thing I don't ask is that you drop your own links, because dropping your own links, I want people to find you. That's what I want. I want people to find you. I don't want people to just go to you. It doesn't help you. You want people to find you. And so obviously you can drop other people's links, but not your own. I ask you to refrain from using spam words and excessive numbers or emojis. But obviously, I'm more than happy for you to do that. And if you can follow what it says on the screen. But yes, thank you so much, Gil Skills. And guys, moderators, wonderful people, please use discretion when timing people out. We don't want to be turning away new people. This is so much that's come from Twitter. Guys, don't burn me. Right, okay. Thank you so much, Gil Skills, for bringing that to my attention. And what do I use to edit? So basically, when I make my videos, I use a program called Movavi. It's not a big program, but it's a I find it very, very useful. And I use that to edit my videos, called Movavi. But my thumbnails are made with a program called, actually, I've told a slight mistruth. I use a program called PicSay Pro. You see that? That is what I use to edit my thumbnails, but I originally start the thumbnail in KineMaster. So I use KineMaster for certain things because of my green screen. It's easier for me to make pictures because obviously I can use chroma key to remove my background, and why I use KineMaster for that. And then I port it over to PicSay Pro, and that's where I use all of my editing, in terms of things like that. I use Filmora. Oh yes, okay, I've heard of that. Yeah, okay. So what else are you guys using to edit? Sorry, I know I'm slightly behind. I must appreciate. I can only apologize to you. Hey, look, Squirrel. I'm very, very sorry if you were timed out on the live. And thank you so much for being here. Obviously, a comment was made by Gil Skills to remind us to be very, very, use discretion. I mean, obviously, I probably now will be having a long conversation with said Gil Skills about my moderators. He will be educating me on how to do things right. So yes, guys, please, if you can, do your very best to show discretion before you time out my lovely guests. As long as they are not swearing, they are not dropping their own links, and they are not doing any of the things that it says on the bottom, I want them to stay here so that we will be able to hang out together. Right, okay, so yes, I don't know who it was. I can only apologize to you. Hey, look, Squirrel. So thank you so much. And also, you've come a long way because you came via Twitter from the amazing Gil Skills, who has shouted me out and has given me a lot of information already. So I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much for all of the experience that you shared with me. Yeah, it's been great, and I'm looking forward to you coming back on my Hangout show. Unfortunately for me, I am going to be away next week. We are going on vacation, so my last show will be this Friday, and then I'm going to have a week off. Actually, I don't know. I may go live on my phone, depending on what my signal is like where we are going. And I made it. You made it. I made it. You made it. I'll say it again. I made it. You made it. We have got 4 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for the support that you've shown to me today in the show. It has been a great show. It's been brilliant. I really do appreciate every single one of you for being here and hanging out with us. And I'm on my Alex S every day. And that's actually not a bad thing, okay? That's not a bad thing, okay, guys? This is, at the end of the day, it is important for you to look at what you're doing, because the analytics is there. All of what's going on with your channel is being, collated. All the data is there, just for you to just understand what the data is saying. And all the big YouTubers tell you, go to analytics, read what's going on there, and it will tell you what you are doing wrong, right, indifferent. It will tell you there. You just need to learn how to read the data. If you can do that, you are going to do really well, because you'll understand what YouTube needs. You'll understand what your viewers need, because obviously that's what we want. We want to make content that will be enjoyable to our subscribers. And if we can do that, that is awesome. And obviously, guys, I know that it has been a whole show with me today, and I hope I have not bothered you too much. Not safe for work, maybe NSFW. Not safe for work, maybe. So I believe, hey, look, Squirrel's content maybe not PG. We run a PG show here. So guys, I think he's warning you. Careful, all my channel is not safe for work. Appreciate the link, travel, hacking, life. So guys, I think what we're saying is that going to his channel, be very, very careful, because obviously his content is not PG. But thank you so much. Look, Squirrel, look, hey, look, Squirrel, thank you for letting us know that your channel is indeed not safe for work. And thank you so much for being here as well. And Candidly V has popped her head in. Now, just to give you an idea, Candidly V did actually originally was the record holder for the divaship, for keeping me waiting in my live stream. Yes. And Candidly V was 40 minutes before she graced us with her diva-like presence. But Janice B broke the record, and I believe 48 minutes I was waiting for Janice B to turn up. That's how insane this was on the show on Monday. But if you want to check out what she said, and this is the important thing, please go to that video. And in the description, I have time-stamped when she comes on. And when she comes on, obviously the singing part of the show was just because I was trying to fill out the time. But ultimately, from that moment on, she just dropped some really important information for us. And it was just really, really good stuff. So Janice B, big shout out to you. And she does live streams most nights. So go over there, multilingual. She's from Philippines, but she lives in the UK, and her show is more for the Filipino market, but she obviously does multi-language where she speaks to us as well. And Gil Skills, the Yeti is serving you well with the singing. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. Yes, I am, ladies and gentlemen, because I can see the time. It has now hit 10 p.m. 10 p.m., yes. And on that note, my friends, my fellow countrymen, my fellow YouTubians, thank you so, so much. We have had a great show. I'm really, really just awesome. You've been an amazing, amazing crowd. And as always, I would love to say to you, very, very quickly, that's another program, guys, from The Authentic Lynn. If you don't know it, I use iMovie. So that's probably another channel that maybe So yes, I can see. Hey, look, swearing is my thing. Well, here we run a PG, parental guidance show where swearing is barred. We like to keep it nice and clean. That's the key word. Mark Frazier has said to me, "Great show. Enjoy your holes. If you are up our way, no. Unfortunately, we're going sort of Cornwall way, Dorset. So unfortunately, we won't be able. We're not coming north. We're going deep south." But anyway, thank you so much, guys, for all of you for being here today. I really do appreciate every single one of you. And I've just seen people walking through the door, but we literally, Clayton's Irish Den, thank you so much for popping your head in, but I am finished. I'm done. My day is over. I've done 2 hours. You've had me for 2 hours, guys. I love you all. Be with me on Friday. Come to my show on Friday, 8 p.m. GMT. Hang out with me again. We will have an awesome content creator that I'm going to interview. And who knows, we may all learn something new. Guys, you have been an amazing crowd. You know the drill. You guys are just ultimately amazing. I thank you all for hanging out with me. And I will see you on Friday. Yes, I was looking for my